Hi, this is Marow from BMW Bahrain, and I'm going to take you through the journey of the BMW Z series from the Z1 until the latest Z4. Z stands for Zukunft, or the future, and BMW wanted to show the future through the BMW Z1 at the Frankfurt Motor Show in 1987. The body panel of this car is made of plastic, and BMW suggested at that time for the new owners to order a spare set of the body panel so they can change the color of their car from time to time. They claim that it will take only 40 minutes to change the color of your car. The mirrors are hanged to the A pillar of the car. It had a soft top for a better weight distribution, a lighter weight, and it is the only car with the retractable doors. Just like magic. These doors hide in the body of the car, so the passenger or the driver can go in. I won't say it's so easy to go in and out, but once you're in, it feels so cool. You can keep the door like this while driving the car. Imagine yourself driving a car without a door, and it's safe. This car is based on the E30 325i, which is one of the best cars BMW ever made. And it also has a wind tunnel under it that ends in here to assure a better downforce for the rear end side of the car. BMW produced 8,000 units of the BMW Z1, which made it very rare to find, especially with this color combination, top red with Imola red interior. In 1991, they started the production of this car, and for 4 years we had no BMWz until the second generation showed up, the E36/7 BMW Z3 Roadster. In 1997, BMW introduced the M version of the Z3, the Z3M Roadster, which had a soft top again, which had the S50 engine for Europe and S52 engine for US. A group of BMW engineers took the initiative to design a Z3 coupe. And when the head of designers saw the design, he went silent. After James Bond's movie, GoldenEye, people started calling the Z3 Roadster James Bond's car, and it was so attractive. But when the Z3 Coupe was introduced, critics started calling this car the bread van, the clown shoe, and in Germany, the turns shoe or the sports shoe. The Z3M was fitted with the S50 engine for the European market and the S52 engine for the US market. However, after the facelift that was made in 1999, BMW used the S54 engine on Bouth, which assured 0 to 100 in 5.3 seconds. Believe it or not, in 1999, BMW also used the M73 engine, which is a V12, 5.4 liters, just as a concept, and people saw it only once. The Z3 production stopped in 2002, but BMW introduced a new generation of the BMW Z series, the BMW Z4. Like the Z3, the BMW Z4 was available in two models, E85, which is the Roadster, and E86, which was the coupe. With the LCI, or the Life Cycle Impulse, that was made in 2006, BMW introduced the M version of the Z4, the Z4M. This car was equipped with the same engine used on the Z3M, the S54 B30, but this time, this engine assured 0 to 100 in 4.8 seconds. 9,000 units were made of this car, 4,000 a coupe, and 5,000 or a Roadster. Inspired by the previous model, BMW introduced the E89 Z4, but this time a lot of changes were implemented. Starting from the roof, there was no soft top, no coupe. It was only a retractable hardtop. No Z4M, but the 35IS instead. Unlike the Z3M and the Z4M, this car was not available in a 5-speed manual gearbox, but a dual clutch transmission with 7-speed. Sharing the same engine with the 1M, the N54B30, this car was able to do the 0 to 100 in 3.8 seconds. All the Z4M and the Z3M were available in a 5-speed manual gearbox, but this time a dual clutch transmission with a 7-speed was a standard on this car. Last but not least, the latest generation of the Z series, or the 6th generation, the G29 Z4. And what we have here is the first dealer supply of the M40i, the highest in the range, the M performance, the new look, way more powerful than before. This model that we have in here is the M40i, the highest in the range, the most powerful one, the 340 horsepower and a 500 Nm of torque. This engine pushed the car from 0 to 100 in 4.5 seconds, which is way faster than the previous model. For me, this generation is way more aggressive in terms of looking than the previous one. And this is due for two factors: the adaptive LED lights and the mesh kidney grille. The ZDNA is always there with a large bonnet, but this time in a clamshell design. A lot of features that provide a better handling and a better drivability are standard on this car. Starting from the X-Drive, a very smart 4-wheel drive system from BMW, or the adaptive M suspension that sharpened the car through the corners, to the rear M differential that balance and manage the power between the rear wheels. BMW has made a lot of improvements on the interior side of the Z4 as well, starting from the upholstery that looks amazing in the magma red, the M stitching for the seat belt for the first time on a Z series, with the iDrive 7, a touch screen, the live cockpit that we saw in the previous 3 series video, the head-up display, a Harman Kardon sound system, and the BMW assistant. So basically, the car can help you. Let's try it. Hey BMW.
Hello, what can I help you with?
Please set the temperature to 25 degrees.
I set the temperature in the driver's area on 25 degrees Celsius.
For the first time, you can order the roll cage color, and BMW also implemented the 3D printing for the back end of the car to give it a more aggressive look and keeping the DNA with the L-shaped light. The rear wing is now integrated in the rear bonnet for a better downforce, or in other words, a better handling on a high speed. Under this bonnet, a monster of 340 horsepower and 500 meters of torque is pushing the car from 0 to 100 in 4.5 seconds, which is way faster than the previous model.